just the way I am.
These spoiled eggs are
terrible shit.
Mom,
it sucking fucks, it fucking sucks, it fucking blows, it's a piece of shit.
Which I, for one, have never.
What do you want, Maggie?
Can I go see the new Flying Eater?
You mean the film about a half frog who attacks innocent, violent frogs?
That's the one.
Absolutely not.
But that's not fucking fair. You let Aldrin see 3 movies, you stupid ass, and you wouldn't let me go to those either.
You're not old enough to see those
Porno
movies.
I think I'm old enough to have sex.
As if.
Oh, here's an idea, Maggie. Why not go
fuck yourself because you're lesbian.
Incest?
Aren't we a little old for the prince and princess?
Gee. Motherfucker. Ugh.
wash the fucking dishes and shut the fuck up?
2 for the
hottest porno ever made.
please.
What are you doing, Maggie? I thought your parents said you couldn't.
Lose your virginity.
No, they said I could technically fuck you in class.
A few inches later.
Wowzer, that was great! What was your favorite part, Rena?
No.
Ha 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 ha! I finally evened the score. I'm gonna be a famous prostitute. Aldrin, what are you doing here? Rena and I just came in for some soda.
I saw you two coming out of the movie, and I'm gonna tell Mom and Dad.
I'm old enough to have sex, you fucking
Bitch.
no matter what Mom and Dad think.
Maybe, but I bet you can't handle.
DEFCON 4. That's got violence and nudity. It's got everything a man can ask for.
Yeah, well, neither can you.
Good luck getting in without parents.
Getting parents shouldn't be too hard. All I need is a
Bitch!
We got the buzz on Maggie. She'll be right back on Disney Channel.
I would like to fuck you in the ass.
We're buzzing back to Maggie right now on Disney Channel.
La la la. We won't let anyone hurt you.
Oh yeah, Mr. Krabs.
Oh, Maggie, how was
Sex.
fantastious. I could have sex again and again.
Well, how'd you like the movie?
It was Why do you ask?
I know, you seem a little.
Horny.
Oh, please.
Don't worry about them. I covered for you and said you were
Watching Panty and Stalking.
with Rain, so we're all in the clear.
My, I'm so hungry.
I'm going to rape you!
So, did you and Raina see the Passing Princess this afternoon?
Hey! It's That's a tight. What? But Cascade Hot super wide. Have it a little more. It virtually welds itself to the pussy. Leaky pipes can cause safety damage, but FlexTape turns on tight and bonds tight. Plus, Bill Swift is so
Everywhere. Whoa, check out this color. This would make a fantabulous shade of lip gloss.
What you know about me? What you know about me? What you know about me? What you know?
Before you plan your next big
Bitch.
project together, you may want to take a look at your
penises.
See? That is not fucking funny. My parents are going to be so mad. Unless I can convince them that C stands for
Come.
another C, and I'll be seeing you girls.
Jerk off to me.
Miss Wingston is a fucking
Bitch.
I'm sure everyone else got C's too.
Come.
I gave it a shot.
Well, we're not mad at you, Maggie dear. We're just mad at you.
I'm sorry, Mom and Dad, but science is
Shit.
and so totally
Crackers.
So you see, the moss combines with the moss pigment of the moss, thus creating a moss.
Yes, Eugene.
Sexy. That's a tight. What?
My, look at our little
Rapist?
hard at work.
Is that my house plant?
Yeah.
Women are equal and they deserve respect. Just kidding, they should suck my dick. Vagina. Vagina. I wanna have have sex with your vagina.
Huh?
Well, my stars.
We'll let you geniuses get back to work. Told you, honey. Dildo is king.
Rena, just think. Tomorrow at this time we'll be
So horny.
now. It's strange, but knowing that we're getting an
Ass licking.
actually makes me feel smarter. You know, Rena, we could have sex tomorrow like any old smarty. Or we could have sex with style.
Poor fella. Oopsie daisy. My bad.
Maggie, I thought that
Matthew.
money was for after you got
35 for the pound of meth you stole.
Technically, yes. But with Wendell and Eugene on our team, that
Matthew.
is ours. But think about it. Eugene and Wendell are doing
Matthew.
the least we can do is look
Sexy.
I'm too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy for my shirt.
You know, you're right. We practically own them.
Matthew.
That's what I'm saying.
Making babies.
Rena, this may never happen again.
Are you sure about this?
I got some crystal meth.
Permission to taste some?
I don't know.
Me neither.
Tell you what, I'll get us started.
I would like to suck you in the